What's up, y'all? Your boy's back. Logic, Logic, Logic. Final album. The final damn album from Logic. Honestly, I didn't think his final album would come so soon. If you guys know about how I feel about Logic or have felt about Logic and his music, I felt that he did need to take a break from the music and needed to just reevaluate everything that he was dropping and just try to get back to making music that had some kind of substance, because a lot of the music that he was making ever since he dropped Everybody in 2016, the quality of his music dropped. Oh my goodness, it dropped completely to a new level that I did not see coming. Okay, and when you give us an album like Under Pressure and then you give us The Incredible True Story, you don't think that you can then go and give us albums like Supermarket or Young Sinatra 4. You know what I'm saying? Like that stuff should not be happening. Or giving us features like Twisted, or his feature with Royce da 5'9". Like, ridiculousness. Okay, absolutely ridiculousness. All right. Even though I've had harsh criticisms about his music, I've never felt a way about him personally. You know what I'm saying? I've never felt like I have a reason to dislike him as a person. You know, there's no reason to. You know what I'm saying? And now that he's moving on to a different path in his life, I feel like it's only right to wish him even more success. You know, wish him even more luck and even more just continue winning in his life, because he's already won in one aspect with his whole rap career. Now he's a father, you know, so now it's time to take all the energy that he mustered up from this side of life into that. Now we move on to the last album, No Pressure, which, going into the album, I was hoping for the best. I was going in with good intentions, and I was thinking to myself, now if this is his last album like he says, he has to make sure that it's not an album that is just hyped up and then the album comes out and it does not live up to the hype, or it's just a bunch of the same stuff that, you know, we've heard before, or it's music that doesn't feel, again, like it has any real substance, or it's just, you know, feeling as if Logic has nothing to say on this album. You know, and in my honest opinion, I feel like that is what has plagued Logic's music over the years. The feeling or the lack of Logic saying anything on his music. You know what I'm saying? But on this album, Logic is a different person, and he's moving into a different state of mind. You know, a lot of what he speaks about on his album is basically saying that just because you have money, it's kind of what I said in my last video, my Kanye video. Just because you have money, it doesn't mean anything. You know, he brings up the fact that, okay, yeah, he might have money, but that doesn't stop the, you know, the negativity that comes his way. You know, that doesn't stop the overthinking, the constant thoughts of not being good enough, the constant trying to please everybody. I said this in the last video, these artists, regardless of how we feel about their music, whether it be good, bad, you know, good criticism, bad criticism, you know, or just pure hatred, you know, these people are still human. So if Logic has to just completely get off of social media because every time he gets on that bitch is completely just a circle jerk of people sending nothing but negativity his way, then by all means, I fully support him doing that, you know, because at the end of the day, he has to make sure that, you know, he's good mentally, that he is okay, you know. And from what I understand about the album and the things that he mentioned on this album, a lot of the times, or most of the times in his life, he has done things for other people. You know, he has been about making sure that everybody else is good and putting himself last. You know what I'm saying? And when you are that kind of person, you tend to lose a lot of energy very fast. You tend to not have any energy at all for yourself, to make sure that you have time for yourself, so that you can do anything that, pleases you, that makes you happy, that makes you feel good. And for the longest time, Logic has been putting music out, has been making sure that that his fans, his core fans, that his family and friends are good and situated and all that. But at the end of the day, he wasn't really happy. He wasn't solid mentally. And I feel like a lot of people, even though we got the music, and again, whether the criticism was good or bad, we didn't really take into account how he was truly feeling. And I know, we're talking about Logic and everything, but I feel like we can assess this to any artist. Like, for example, with me and Nav, right? I'm always like really harsh on Nav's music, because I feel like Nav can be better than what he has been for the past 3 years, right? But at the same time, I don't know how Nav feels, when he makes an album and, you have different people saying, yo, this isn't good, da 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 da. But at the same time, Nav is the same person that the only people that can review music are the people who make music. So I don't really think I can bring Nav into the situation, but I digress. Back to Logic and No Pressure. This is a great album. Really down to earth album. Logic is spitting on this album. He's back to, I feel like he's back to form on this album. I don't feel like any part of the production or any part of this album was wasted. I didn't feel like the album was drawn out. I didn't feel like the album overstayed its welcome. It was a perfect length 15 track album. That's what all albums need to be. I mean, 15 to maybe, 15 tracks is a good freaking length for an album. Okay, hands down. If you want to make it 17, all right, cool. 17, maybe 18, maybe you're stretching a little bit, but 15, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, the production choice is great. I love the little samples. The Lupe Fiasco Go Watch. That was I love that. The nods to J. Cole and all the different artists on there. Let me see what else. The Dad Bod was cool. I enjoyed that. Soul Food 2. Is it Soul Food? Yeah, Soul Food 2 was fire. Just a great album, man. Dark Place was really good. I knew from the title it was gonna resonate. I knew from the title. But yeah, man, this is a really good album, and I feel like Logic definitely did his thing, being that it is his last album. And I feel like he just, everything that was on his mind, everything that he was feeling, everything that he was holding on to, he let it go. And this is a part, like I said before, this is the part of his chapter in his life that he's just, ending, and he's moving on into fatherhood. He's moving on into Twitch streaming, and just a different path in his life. And again, I wish him all the best. Great album. I mean, nothing more to say, honestly. If there's anything that I can say about this album that I really liked, is the fact that he's very mature on this album, and he's very, you can hear the growth, you know what I'm saying, from Under Pressure to The Incredible True Story, and then No Pressure. There's growth there. Now, from Everybody to the Bobby Tarantino joints to Young Sinatra 4 to Supermarket, question marks and all ambitious. Question marks in all of them, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, on No Pressure, there is growth there. There is a state of just, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm capable of. Let's kill it. And that's exactly what it did. The wordplay, the lyrics, his flow, delivery, all that is there. Production again, everything that you love, everything that you know and love about Logic is on this album times 10, honestly. So I really don't have anything else to say other than, again, wishing Logic all the best. It's sad. This is kind of bittersweet because it is his last album. You know, even though it is a great album, you know, you kind of hope that he does drop another one, but at the same time, it's like, I'm cool if this really is his last one because it is a good album, you know. And it also makes me think that if Logic can come back and give us a great album or a great piece of work after a good while of not, you know, delivering, I feel like Chance the Rapper can also do the same, because The Big Day was possibly one of the, I don't even want to talk about The Big Day, but that, I feel like Chance the Rapper can redeem himself. If there's anybody that I feel like definitely can redeem themselves, is Chance the Rapper, because we know he can deliver great music. We know he can deliver a great piece of work or a body of work. You know what I'm saying? So you guys let me know in the comment section, man, your thoughts and your opinions on Logic's final album, question mark, no pressure. If you guys enjoyed today's video, do make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more. As always, Joe Squad, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts and your opinions on the album. Again, shout out Logic. Appreciate you as always. Good luck to everything that you do in your life, whether it be fatherhood, Twitch stream, all that, and wish you nothing but the best, man. Peace.